The Timurid dynasty rose in the late 14th century, stretching across what is now Iran, Central Asia, and parts of India, encompassing vast territories once under the rule of the fragmented Mongol successor states. Founded by Timur, also known as Tamerlane, the dynasty inherited both the ambitions and the instability of the Mongol Empire, ruling over a patchwork of ethnic groups, languages, and religions. Its heartland lay in the fertile cities of modern-day Uzbekistan, Samarkand, Bukhara, and Herat. Despite internal strains, the Timurids became legendary for their military campaigns, artistic patronage, and architectural achievements. Timur's successors struggled to maintain cohesion, facing rival dynasties and local uprisings. By the early 16th century, the dynasty's territories had largely fractured, giving rise to new powers such as the Safavids and the Mughal Empire, which carried forward Timurid traditions in administration, art, and scholarship, with Uzbekistan remaining the crown jewel of their heritage. In today's Rise of Nations video, we're bringing back this empire/dynasty. It will be quite the challenge as Uzbekistan lays between Iran, India, Russia, and China, but I have faith in us. Let's begin. Let's start off by mountain specializing these troops, go into policies, improve infrastructure, and ignore safety regulations. This reduces the building cost pretty substantially, allowing us to build 5 factories at game start instead of the usual 4. 1 electronic, fertilizer, steel, motor, and a civilian factory. But we are taking off those policies after we do that and instead putting on favor the political elites, giving us plus 40% political power gain. Upping the anti-corruption by 3 to counter the debuffs of them. Advanced supercomputers. Cybernetic infantry. And who's the lucky general? Wow, plus 20% attack. I don't think I've ever seen an aggressive general with that high stats. Congratulations, sir. You get to be in the Uzbekistani army, going to be responsible for killing millions of people, whether that be a good or bad thing. And let's justify on Kyrgyzstan and Tajikistan. Mass production, grand fleet, and static lines. We're about to get more military power so we can go straight into greater support. Oh no, Iran, don't do it. Don't go for Turkmenistan. We do have China, Russia, Iran, and India. Look at us right in the middle. That is scary. Next war goal is Turkmenistan and Afghanistan. I sold a lot of our consumer goods. We can do max government, military, education, and research spending. Another thing is the taxation. We're making 500k taxes, which is nothing. So cutting that in half for plus 10 stability is a very good trade-off. Let's spawn some tanks. Propaganda. First engagement, we win those. And we do not need to take over to the Kyrgyzstan capital. That's a waste of troops. Since Kyrgyzstan has over 10 cities, we'll be able to force peace them. All right, Russia's invading Kazakhstan. I'm also going to invade Kazakhstan, mainly to steal the treasury. Continue with these war goals. Next one on Pakistan. Iran moved his troops over here, but he hasn't done anything. Thank God. Force peace Kyrgyzstan. We can take their capital in that war. And using their money, we're going to build another civilian factory and 2 electronic factories. Same strategy with Tajikistan. Now with Tajikistan, you do have to take over the million pop city. Oh my gosh, we've just went into debt. Let me sell some of this fertilizer. Oh, I meant to declare war on Kazakhstan. Can we get this? I think we can. There it is. Come on. Nice. 200 million and their resource stockpile. Tajikistan, and we're able to form the Khanate of Khiva. That gives us cores on all of this land and plus 10 stability. Really nice. I'm going to develop right after we do them. A war goal on the Maldives in advance whenever we are able to do war bonds and emergency war fund. There's constitutional monarch power. Probably go for the Caucasus region next. Let's see. Timurids. Yeah, we need that. Afghanistan, Iran. Wow. I mean, if you get a pretty good player spawn, this is actually pretty fast formable, I feel like. But most of the time, you're probably going to have Iran as a player. Let's make an aircraft factory. 35 CG to the internal. And using the electronics we made, 35 to the internal, plus 15% research output. Head of government and a fortifications expert. taking over Afghanistan with 50,000 troops. I think it's possible. Let's do it. Thinking a fort on the capital. Also a piece of artillery. Don't think Iran's gonna attack us. I think we're good. Let's do something with the capture zones. Select every city around Kabul. That way I can auto-capture without having to worry about my troops going to it. Steal the money from Azerbaijan. Who's invading Georgia? Kievan Rus. Come on, Russia. You can't let Kievan Rus players get away. Every Ukrainian player's end goal is to kill Russia. So if you're not killing Ukraine at game start, you're doing something wrong, mate. Absolute monarch power. Now it's pretty much sitting back. Oh, did I miss? No, I didn't. We can do another development, and then we'll do moderate war bonds, emergency war fund, plus 40% tax income from that, and 1.5x tax income from moderate war bonds. The other thing we can do is maximum taxes now, an additional 1.5x tax income, which brings us up to 5 million. Is that more than Iran? So technically we're stronger than Iran. We have less manpower though, so maybe not. What about Russia? Oh, you could say we're stronger than Russia right now. Making 2 million more income. State religion. Oh, I did miss Armenia. Still got 20 million at least. Yeah, we gotta do max security spending to counter the war exhaustion gain from war bonds. Advance the research bureau. You cannot go wrong with more research output, because technology, it is a deciding factor in this game. What the hell? Iraq owns Iran now. Oh crap, I accidentally went peace. Emergency war fund. That's fine. We'll get it back, I'm sure. Oh man, classic USA invading Germany. Now what is this? Ireland has taken over. Oh wait, no, this is Brazil. Brazil has taken over the UK. What is Ireland doing? They're just watching it happen. Do they own Northern Ireland at least? No, Brazil has taken it. Probably just a waiting game for the next, I don't know, year or two. Gonna get some technology and then we'll go crazy on everybody. As long as India doesn't invade us, he might. Maybe not though, because he hasn't invaded Nepal or Britannia. Illegal firearm regulation. Oh my gosh, Japan's going crazy. We've invaded China. Chief of Staff. Can't pass him up. Kievan Rus, Russian annexation war. I told you Russia. Looks like Russia won this war anyway. Guess it didn't matter at the end of the day. That means the last thing he needs to form is me. Oh, by the way, we have done unlimited working hours. All right, so Russia's using tanks, right? We're gonna need to do anti-tank equipment just to have that. And then after all of this is done, we'll do some economy, political science, refined, anti, all of that good stuff. We'll start doing some investments, get some population, since we're not doing any expanding currently. Rank 6, very nice. Since I know Russia might invade us, best that we're not sitting on maxed out manpower and we're actually getting those men in the field. I have 9 tungsten. Sure, France, you can have some. Improve infrastructure, aircraft subsidization act, welfare act. We'll spawn some fighters, a lot, and some attackers. Oh my gosh, there it was. We're gonna build forts on our mountains bordering. Spawn probably just one thing of infantry on all of those cities. That should be good. We'll counter Justify, and I'm gonna declare war on him if he's not gonna attack us. Because if he's not attacking us right now, after justifying on us, tells me he's not confident in the war, and I'm gonna take advantage of him not being confident in himself and attack him. It does become a mind game. You gotta understand that. You gotta think, why is Russia not declaring this war if he just justified on me? Oh, maybe it's because he's not ready. If he's not ready, I'm gonna go ahead and attack him and we're gonna catch him off guard. You should only be justifying surprise wars, in my opinion. If you're justifying on a player and you're not ready to attack them as soon as that war to goal is done, you're not doing it right, man. I don't think he has any tech, honestly. So I'm gonna take a risk here and just charge all of his troops. If we end up losing, we lose. We do win that engagement. Nice. Auto capture, right click, and then we can search up Kazakhstan. And I only want to take Kazakhstan from Russia. We'll see how that goes. Is he saying anything in the chat? Nope. Group captain, ground pounder. Nice. Get that. Yep, there it is. Come on. Come on, fighters, have enough endurance. Get that. What? No. Limited conscription. All right. Now we're in the game for sure. Can spawn some infantry, actually. There we go. Now we send them attackers in. 10 fighters. We have 20. Looking good. Oh, but Germany was in this war for some reason. They've just been annexed. I can get some of the scraps. I'll take it. Let's do the other infantry upgrades. Military Service Act. Public Service Act. Begin mountain specializing all of my infantry. I mean, mountaineer in this situation. That's really good. Or we could double down on aggressive. I'm gonna do them. That's some good damage. Really good damage. Heck yeah, dude. Triple ground pounder. Oh, GG, well played, Russia. Haven't had to worry about India, thankfully. Prosperity. Power Generation Act. It's really cheap. I'm really tempted to attack Iraq right now. He's went AI. Oh, that's freebies. Check out Europe. How's it going? Ireland got conquered. By whom? Brazil. Or they ceded themselves away. Hello, Napoleon, and welcome back. It's been a while. I want to form the Timurids before we start going crazy on people. Nationalism. Corporatist state doctrine. 320 electronics gain, and there goes Babylon. More development. Afghanistan can get some too. They've been starved. We're able to do Computer Advancement Act. I built quite a bit of electronic factories. Transport Act. That's really all of the main ones. Japan, dear God. Wait, Russia become a player. The new player spams out all of the Russian manpower. Wow, back at it. Gotta deal with the griefers at least one time, right? It is not a game of Rise of Nations if you're not dealing with a griefer. General of the Army. Nice. I guess we'll set up defenses on all of our cores. He can take back the cities he already owns, that's fine. I just don't want to be losing stability from him taking my cities. Wow, this guy is just spamming out all of the manpower. Oh, and then they leave the game. That was literally a griefer. They get some challenge out of that. Not really. Mongolia went AI. I'm gonna take that over. Have a better base on Japan. Is this guy still in the server? Wait, this guy's still in the server. Wait, that's the USA, bro. This guy griefed me to stop me from taking over Russia. Yeah, now that is a rule break for sure. I know that is. I don't care if we have to delay this formable for another 10 years. We're killing the United States right now. That is not sliding. We can form before the war goal is over. Should be any second now. There we go. All right, let's form the Timurids. In restitude lies salvation. We have reunited and recreated Tamerlane's empire. Glory to the Timurids. Oh, India's in this war? Do we let him slide? I don't think so. I think now's the time for the world wars. India's not getting a free pass. Nobody in this server is getting a free pass. Maybe Egypt, because he's a fellow Islamic brother. I've gotten rid of all of the American cores. The Timurids are renowned for their military campaigns. We're gonna live up to that. Instead of naval technology like we usually do, we're doing air. That's because I have plans to bomb Japan instead of directly conquering him. I am gonna automatically make the assumption he will be spamming forts in the future. So he may not be that type of player, but I want to be prepared. Do a development. What did I say? I called him. It's to be expected. You just gotta prepare for the meta, really. And the meta is spamming forts everywhere, unfortunately. Modularized construction that'll reduce the building cost, allow us to build airports en masse without a lot of money. Somebody formed an alliance with Japan who was Egypt. Oh man. Why are we siding with the Asians, man? India, GG, well played. That's why you always got to be ready, man. So here's how we can select all of our cores. We can just do that right there. Pretty easy. These are really the only territories that matter. We build airports on them. Let's see. 3.8 billion. That's pretty cheap. I'll wait for some more modularized construction to get done. India just sent me the rest of his money. Mad respect. Good sportsmanship. Shut up. Okay. He sent me his money. And I was like, okay, GG, well played, man. I guess not. Sorry about that, bro. I like to mirror my opponents. And because Japan has decided to make forts everywhere, we're not fighting any other players in the server, so it's not really being unfair to anybody else. Actually, we may try to defeat Egypt real quick. Let's spam forts in Siberia, because I don't want to be unfair to Egypt, right? Do some infantry in... Oh, and Egypt has released all. You know, our income, though, that is not great. So I've selected my top 44 most populated cities. I'm building infantry, artillery, and anti-air on them. Oh. That's pretty good. I'm taking them. 14 billion. Here comes the bomber spam. See this awesome war. Let's see the resistance. Let's get a test. It's pretty bad. It's all right. Also, let's get rid of war bonds so we can get this 0.9 war exhaustion down. Fighting in forts just is not worth it. Bombing of Japan commences now, and we'll do the military operation Shock and All for plus 50%. Bomber attack. Oh wow, that was a very fast scorch. I wasn't expecting a city like this to be scorched that quickly. Let's see if we can do some auto capture stuff. I'm probably gonna back out immediately. Yeah, that's terrible. Resistance is heavy on Japan. It's just gonna be bombing campaigns. I could make a navy. Oh wait, Japan's making airports. Holy crap, that's good. Good for us. That means my bombers can move over here. Yes. Get re-entrenched on those forts. If he's paying attention, then he can just wipe my navy before it gets fully constructed. And I'm not aware of his naval technology either, so he could have some pretty good naval tech. Oh, here comes his counter. We got his tanks attritioning. Let's charge that. And we're good. Got them. That's exactly what I was talking about. I could make one in India. I'm gonna try something. Please don't be paying attention to your mainland. We come around, hit Tokyo. We don't park on Tokyo. We get right next to it. And then maybe... Come on. Wait, I can do another military operation. Shock and all. Let's go, let's go. My scroll wheel's messed up, sorry. That's gotta be Tokyo scorched, come on. Did we get it? No, not yet. Damn, wasn't a full scorch. Oh, brother, the Canadians are over here. He knows. That's gotta be some naval technology. His carrier is shredding my battleship. That's gotta be. I guess we're about to find out. Is it gonna be total annihilation? He doesn't have naval technology. Wait, this... I see some hope. With that being said, let's build some shipyards in India. I think we can afford to dish out 3 billion towards a navy. Huge amount of destroyers, huge amount of battleships. I haven't been trying to attack him, but maybe I should. I'm just thinking the forts are too strong at this point. Wait, Japan just left? Maybe he lagged out. We'll give him a second. I won't do anything right now. Let's give him like 3 minutes. That should be enough time. It's been long enough. I don't think Japan's joining back. I think that war was going in my favor anyway. It would have just been a super long war. Once Canada leaves, that's really the end of this game. We're gonna do some consolidating in these wars, and then we'll end the video. Alright, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. It does help with the algorithm. And I will see you all in the next one. Peace out.